Howdy, 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 and welcome to The Dirty Dish. Our next interview is Sarah Maree Cameron. Now, I've known Sarah Maree through the comedy Traps, but I've also known her from her voice. She is rocking the airwaves on radio. She is the voice at the AO. She also appears on TV, and it was so wonderful to touch base and see where she's travelled. We asked this very important question. Is comedy the only route to get into the entertainment industry? Have a listen. Welcome to The Dirty Dish. It's like standing there videoing you going, Sarah! Sarah! And no one of you didn't turn around. Also, you were interviewing someone.
I couldn't even hear you when you were shouting out. That's so funny.
Sarah!
I wish I knew you were there.
Oh, well, yeah, I yelled. It makes sense now. You're not just Sarah. All right, well, welcome to The Dirty Dish. We're just talking about work,
Yeah.
right, Sarah Maree? What do you do?
What do
Let's
I
start
do?
with that.
I enjoy life. If that's what I do. So as we're speaking right now, we are in the thick of the Australian Open, which I've had the privilege of working at for the last 7 years.
Amazing.
I'm a court host this year on the party court at Kia Arena, doing
yeah.
the night session, baby.
I was there.
You were.
Yes.
Which is great because people can come in
Yeah.
with a ground pass.
Yeah. Cheap ass.
How great is that?
Cheap tight ass over here.
Come after work, have the best time.
For $29.
What a bargain.
What a bargain.
Let's get you on the marketing team for Tennis Australia. Good job. Anyway, it's so much fun. And what that involves as a court host, so if you go to the tennis, there's some formalities that happen at the start of the match. Players walking on, so I will announce the players onto court.
Yes.
We follow our cues because it goes to broadcast, whoever the broadcast partners are. And then we read player bios just to give you a bit of a round the grounds, what they've been up to, how many titles they've won.
Yeah.
And there's a formula to that, how we write that.
Yeah.
So each of the court hosts, we write all that ourselves.
Yes.
And then I sit there and I watch the match, paid to watch tennis.
Yeah.
Pretty great. Take
Pow.
some notes.
Yes.
And then do the post-match interview.
Amazing.
Not necessarily for everything.
Yeah.
It depends. Sometimes you'll have a huge megastar on your court. Like, for instance, Stan Wawrinka.
Two nights ago,
Yeah.
I tried to get in, but there was like a 2-hour wait.
Yeah,
no one was
chockers.
leaving.
Because it's Stan Wawrinka.
Yeah.
What a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look, I'm not into Swiss guys anymore, but I can do it for Stan. My ex was Swiss, so I'm like a bit allergic to Swiss boys.
I love watching Stan. I love watching Stan. He's great. So, in that case, another person came and interviewed them.
I love your job, but the one thing I would hate about your job, this is my dish, is the pronunciation of names.
Oh,
How do you do with that? Say my name. How do you do that?
say my name.
I know.
Okay.
There's like long...
Destiny's Child.
Yes. Some of the names are just epically like 6 syllables, too many syllables.
Yeah, but don't get scared.
Really?
Is what I would say.
What's your focus? What do you do?
Once you know the cadence for a particular part of the world,
Yes.
you should be okay from that moment on.
Okay.
You're like, oh, okay, they're from Croatia. I know what to do with that A.
Oh, you're good.
I know what to do with that C.
Yes.
Yeah. I know how to break down that name because they're Ukrainian.
Yes. Okay.
I know what's going on.
Okay.
I'm most chuffed. I'm absolutely most chuffed that I have genuinely worked out how to say a lot of the Chinese players' names.
Yeah.
It just makes
more the Russian names I freak out at.
Same thing. But again, you
Good
work out the
job.
cadence. However, so I took so much pride in this years and years and years ago. And now you can all say a Russian tennis player's name because you can just go onto the ATP or the WTA website and they've recorded their name.
Oh my God, it's like LinkedIn.
Yeah. They've recorded their name and you can listen to it. I would say for maybe the top 200 players, basically.
I'm going to put this title of his name, and could I hear you say it?
Oh.
Women's singles. It's a French name. I can't believe it's a French name.
Oh. French name. Where are we?
There, that long...
Hey, why are you doing that to me?
I don't know. I just saw it.
Can you see this name? Can you see that?
I will put it...
Still going. It's still going.
Is it still going? Oh, No, it's wrapped up. It's wrapped up.
Hang on. No, I mean the name.
Oh.
I mean the name's still going. Look at that name. That's a name.
That's a
You seen a
name.
name? That's a name. I got a name.
Yes.
Gosh, some people tell me that I've got a long name.
You do, but it's white.
Oh, it's easy. Hang on. So I'll show you. So here's what we do now. So we go. Then what you do is type in their name because they're a female player. Then type in WTA.
Yes.
We're going to go to the WTA website. And we're going to hope
Yep.
and pray.
My name is Tiansu Rakutumanga Rajana, but we call me Sarah.
Oh, I love that.
That's beautiful.
We call Sarah.
They call me. Or I call me. I think she said they call me Sarah.
Rakatamonga. Oh, so that's yeah. See, it's not that scary. Rakatamanga.
Manga. Beautiful.
Don't get scared.
Learning from the best.
That's the trick.
Constantly reading names.
It looks scary, and it's actually not.
There you
So
go.
that's that. Sarah Rakatamonga. You just see a lot of letters and you panic, and I
do.
understand.
Yeah.
As somebody who's dyslexic,
Yeah.
I panic. You best believe I panic. You're throwing all these letters at me, and I was like, "What do you want me to do?"
Yeah.
When I was in primary school, I didn't know what to do with those.
I avoid names. Even people when they get Nguyen wrong.
Oh.
I get stressed.
Yeah.
Because people have got my surname wrong. So the trauma of name wronging.
What have they said?
Nguyen, Nugent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the G stuffs everyone around.
I went to school with a lot of. Oh, yeah.
Where did you go to school?
I grew up close to Springvale.
Oh, wait. Which area? What's close to me? What's the suburb? What school did you go to? What is close?
I grew up in Noble Park North.
Oh, that's so close.
So
We're
close.
neighbours.
Absolutely. And I just grew up in a really multicultural area, and I'm so glad.
Oh, beautiful.
I went to school with, people from Mauritius, Seychelles, Vietnam.
You weren't a school captain, were you?
Yeah.
Me too.
Where'd you go?
You got that vibe. I went to Calista College
Of
in
course you did.
Springvale.
You went to Calista.
Yeah, I'm Asian.
Yeah, I love that. Of course you did.
You were school captain?
I used to go down there to get my hair cut and coloured.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Right near the Woolies, down that way.
Yep.
A couple of cheap hairdressers.
Yes.
The Springvale locals.
So
Man, that's the
cheap.
best. The first place I ever had a bun me. I thought that was normal. I thought everybody understood like how flavoursome it was, and that a Vietnamese bakery was just incredible.
Yeah.
And people didn't know. I'm like, yeah, I'm missing out. Now I'm gluten intolerant. I can't have it, and I'm just having vermicelli bowls. But
You had your good days.
gosh, I had some great days. Absolutely stunning days.
Yes.
I feel like I got to eat awesome food because Springvale,
Yeah.
Vietnamese, and then out Dandenong way, then that's where there were some of the people that I went to school with that were from Mauritius or Seychelles. I go to Mauritian dances. Me, the whitest kid you've ever seen.
You are the whitest person
And I-
in the room right now.
And then I was like, yeah, Mauritian dancers. Yeah, I'm in. Also, they would have deep fried bread. I'm like, I'm in. And then there's a great, South Asian community, lots of Indians. I mean, there's a little India in Dandenong. There's a little Afghanistan.
It's a little everywhere.
You go to Dandenong Market. The food was just so great.
Yeah.
So that's where I grew up, out that way. Just immersed in all these other cultures.
You're local.
I thought that was normal.
You're local. Yeah.
It's not, and then I would move around.
Yeah.
I've lived across Australia.
Yeah.
I used radio as a great way to travel.
Can you hear the voice?
And really what I should have done is just worked in travel to start with, to be honest.
But
But I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the origin. This is how we met. We met through the comedy scene.
We did.
But in and out, in between back rooms. I don't know. I can't.
Not in a dodgy way.
Yeah, not in a dodgy way. But I'm just trying to figure out, when was, a real connector? I feel like the last time I had a convo was with you was Annie's TV, ABC release.
That was awesome.
And
that was so great.
Yeah, and I went to you and I said, oh my God, you don't need stand-up. You're actually doing the dream gig, which is TV, radio, plus travel.
And you said it in such a kind way.
I know. I was
Whereas I
quite
remember-
jelly, but it was great.
I remember once someone saying to me, one in particular, people have said it in a roundabout way, this is a couple of years ago. It was during the Melbourne International Comedy Festival, and another comedian came up to me and said, why are you here? I was like, because I'm doing my show in this venue. And they said, no, why are you here? Why are you doing comedy? You don't need it. You've already got the job that we all want. referring to radio. And I was like, is that why you're doing this? I was like, oh, see, I do this because I'm writing jokes
Yes.
that I want to relate to other people
Yeah,
about.
a storyteller.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like it's all about community and connection.
Yes.
Right?
Interesting.
I'm not here to do something else to gain something else.
Yeah.
My intentions are too pure.
Yes.
And because I'm neurodivergent, I don't work out why you've got an ulterior motive.
No 5-year strategy here.
It doesn't, to me, everything I do comes from such a sincere place.
Yeah, it's moment to moment.
So, well, it's planning.
Yes.
But there's no like, oh, I need to do that to get to that.
This is welcome to the industry.
Right. So then when I see other people do that, I'm like, what? Also, I'm such a cheerleader for people. Like,
You're woo.
I'm such a woo.
Yeah, woo. I can hear ya.
You know?
I see it.
And I get so excited for people.
Yeah.
And one thing that I could never understand,
Yeah.
when people go and do like 3 stand-up gigs in a night, they go from one room to the other to the next, yeah? I want to sit in the room. I want to watch your set. I want to support you. I'm going to take a photo. I'm going to tag you and be like, you just crushed.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
So yeah, 7 years AO. So how did you get onto wellness? Was radio first and then wellness came in?
Yeah, I've been doing radio for over 20 years now.
Holy moly, this is news to me.
Yeah.
I think because of social media, right?
Yeah, I finished school. I finished school a long time
Where
ago.
was the first gig?
First gig would have been Nowra, New South Wales.
Oh yeah, you did the hard yakka.
And then I did placement for uni there.
Fantastic.
And then funnily enough, they offered me a job to stay. And then in my brain, I was like, oh, I've got to go back and I've got to go finish uni. I've got to go back to Swinburne. And I remember getting back into the next semester and half of the class was missing. And I was like, why is half the class missing? They said, oh, because they got offered jobs on their placement. They took it. I was like, nobody told me. I thought I had to finish.
Did you finish?
Well, yeah. I also called the radio station. I said, oh, it turns out I can move and I don't need to finish this course. They're like, oh, sorry, we filled the position. I was like, damn. Anyway, so I only had 2 more months really left of the semester because it's a short semester. Finished uni in like October.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wrapped up and then I just saved a bunch of money. I moved overseas.
Beautiful.
I went backpacked around America. And then moved up to Canada.
Yep.
And I was living in just a terrible part of the world, just the Canadian Rockies.
Yes.
Don't know if you've ever seen Lake
a bunch of rocks.
Just Lake Louise, disgusting. Don't look at it.
Yeah.
Which is insane. I moved there and I appreciate so much after the fact that I was living in one of the most beautiful parts of the world. It was so stupid. Anyway, so I was living in Lake Louise. And I went over there saying to myself, don't jump into radio. Go do something else. Get some life experience. So I was doing all these other jobs. I worked at a petrol station.
Wow.
I worked at Esso and I worked at a cafe and I worked for Ski Louise on the mountain.
Oh, that's a nice name.
And eventually I cracked and I emailed Dad and I gave Dad the instructions to attach my air check, my radio air check.
Yes.
I said, Dad, it's saved in like documents and go to here. And Dad, like, do you mind attaching that to an email? This is 2007.
Wow.
And he followed the instructions. Good work, Ron.
Yeah.
And I sent that email to the program director of Mountain FM in Canmore, which is right near Banff.
Yes.
And I got a job at the radio station.
It's so 20 years.
Yeah, it's 20 years because Nowra was in 2006.
Wow. This is my 20th year in my industry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've done every job, haven't we?
It's 2 decades. 2 decades in media, baby. Done a bit.
Working. So then when did wellness get involved?
I've always been a wellness-minded person.
Yeah.
It's not often gone down well with people. And when, you're younger and you're trying to just... I've always struggled to fit in.
So what do you mean it hasn't gone down well with people? What does that mean?
Other people want to go out, they want to go party and they want to go drink and blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep.
You're there.
Yep.
I'll be happily designated driver. And I just was always, I really struggled. I really struggled for a really long time to find my people.
Yeah.
And to not just follow a crowd and just be there. And you're like, oh, I just really would rather be in bed right now, but we're still out.
Yeah.
And hey, don't get me wrong. When I was with my really great friends, I'd feel super comfortable. We'd dance till dawn, and drive home, have a great time. And my parents trusted me.
Yes.
I don't think I really ever did anything to not have their trust. And, yeah, I was often designated driver because I was happy to do that, to be honest. And I remember this one time this is when I was working at Nova. I've done 2 stints at Nova. Yes. I've done 2 stints at the Fox. Worked at a bunch of radio stations. But, yeah, one of these...
Just naming some of the top radio stations in Australia.
And I feel so blessed that it's in the city that I grew up in, you know? Which is crazy. Anyway, I got asked to do this interview and it was in a lift out that was in the Herald Sun. Yeah. And I came to my house, we did a photo shoot, whatever. I got asked a couple of things. One of the questions they asked me was, what's on your bedside table? And I said, don't worry about answering that. We'll just leave it. Yeah. She's like, why? I said, it's boring. So, skip. Let's go to the next question. Yeah? So anyway, we skip. We go to the next question. Push on. She circles back. She's like, I just want to know, what's on your, what is on your bedside table? And I said, to be honest, not a lot, because I've done a lot of work on my circadian rhythm. She's like, what's your circadian rhythm? So we start talking about circadian rhythm, which is your body clock, right? And how your body likes to flourish and at what time according to your hormones. Yeah. You know, if you're a morning person or a night person, all that kind of stuff, yeah? And we're going back over 10 years that we're having this discussion. Yes, more people are talking about circadian rhythm and stuff now, but I'm not saying I'm a trendsetter. I'm not saying I'm a trendsetter.
We can start one now.
And no. And so I just said, I actually can't have too much on my bedside table. It overwhelms me and I need to sleep. So to sleep, I actually just need to, I've got my lamp and I've got my water and that's about it. So that's why I didn't want to answer the question. She's like, okay, cool. Anyway, article comes out. I walk in to work the next day on the Monday because it came out in the Sunday and there was a lift out.
Yes.
And people are like, circadian rhythm. I was like, and I actually just ran to the studio and I cried because I hadn't actually read the article. Yes. I was so anxious and she put the question in there because the editor thought that it was interesting.
Yes. But
I ran straight to the publicist at Nova. I was like, what happened? I said I didn't want to answer. And she's like, then don't answer. And that was a tough lesson that I had to learn in that. And I got no, when I say tease feels too hard. Tease feels like too hard of a word. People are like, how's your circadian rhythm going? And I'm like, I desperately didn't want to talk about that. Yeah. I desperately didn't want to go there. Yes. That's for me and my body and my hormones.
Yes.
That's private.
Yes.
Funnily enough, I now work with that editor in the House of Wellness. And I said, in the long run, you did me a favour that I didn't know. You know, one of those moments where the universe pushes you somewhere. Because what happened after the article was I had people following me on the social platforms that I was active on and saying, oh my gosh, we love that you mentioned your circadian rhythm. We love that you were talking about wellness. People don't talk about wellness. Yeah. And so that was really hard. That was this juxtaposition that I found myself in, that I'm getting picked on at work. Yeah. And again, I don't like saying picked on in that fashion. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I wasn't ready to openly start talking about those things. Yeah. Right? Because people hear those words and those sentences and think you're positioning yourself as if you're mightier than thou. It's like when people discovered that I don't drink and they take it very personally. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I don't judge the moisturiser that you choose to use. That is on you. Yeah. And if you want to go out and get wasted, I'm not judging you. No. I don't know how else to tell you. The same way that I don't care what you had for breakfast, I don't care what else you're ingesting.
So what did you have for breakfast?
I mean, unless you're deeply passionate about an omelette, in which case I want to know what ingredients you put in.
There you go.
So I got forced to talk about wellness a little bit earlier, and then I found that people were, reaching out online.
It's like when I was uploading videos onto LinkedIn because that was my social media platform.
Yes.
And I snorted.
Which is so good at.
I was snorting.
Yeah.
And then people started putting the pig emoji, and I felt like they were bullying. It had the same effect as I was a child being teased.
Yeah.
So I got really defensive. And then a friend of mine who's in branding said, just doubled down.
Ah,
So now the pig emoji, Snortcast comedy,
Is your logo.
Snortcast podcast
Yes.
is I double down on
I love it.
Yeah, because I hadn't yet embraced it,
oh,
but everyone else had.
yes.
So I just, same as you, had to just flick the switch.
You had to go with it.
Correct.
When you're being forced.
Correct.
Everything else, all that energy and that,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, okay, we're going here now.
Yeah, that editor kind of went, kind of some kind of maybe foresight. Okay, so I want to talk about your dish because you sent me a dish which was road rage.
Yeah.
So you can't see when people are raging at you. You can't.
No, I can. No, I can. I can. Again, that's that unkindness.
Yes. That
I
you
don't
like.
understand.
Okay, why? What road rage, unkindness? Have you been in a road rage situation before?
Yeah.
Okay, this sounds like. Are you sure you're wearing glasses?
I
Yes.
live in Melbourne.
Yeah, that's true.
There's I don't think that there's anywhere else in Australia where the road rage is as bad.
So road rage, what I'm hearing from you is saying it comes from unkindness. When people
it does.
activate their unkind and they think they can release and hurt other people.
100%.
Wow.
Road rage comes from unkindness. Road rage comes from selfishness.
Whoa.
Are you perfect? No.
Have I met you before?
You're not perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah? So if someone's making a mistake on the road, it's okay. Because we're not perfect. They've missed their turn and they're like, oh my gosh, I just need to get into the right-hand lane. Let them in. Just let them in. Oh, they're cutting in because they didn't want to line up for the exit on Power Street.
Yeah.
Just let them
But can you
in. Just let them merge. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
But what if there's 10 cars?
but if we're all doing it.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. we all do
Don't
it.
be a dick. Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Did you know that you and I pay the same level of taxes on the roads?
Let me close the balcony.
Sorry.
We've got podcast rage. Okay, we've got podcast rage. I had to close the balcony. Yes.
Hey, the same amount of taxes on the road. Yeah?
Correct.
It's not your lane.
No.
And it's not my lane.
But people need to go. Is that what?
And you're meant to leave a gap.
Yes.
And if you left that gap, if you weren't tailgating the car in front of you, did you know the person who was indicating to try and get in the lane would probably fit? Did you know that? Did you know that?
Probably, yeah.
They would fit.
Yeah. I'm a defensive driver.
And
so
it'd be all gravy, baby. We'd all just it'd all be beautiful.
So you're thinking it's ego?
I think it's ego and unkindness.
Yes.
Why are you entitled to the road more than me? Why can't we just let the Camry over?
Yep.
Also, have a little bit extra knowledge. I think there's also a bit of lack of knowledge. I feel for a lot of truck drivers. I see them get cut off a lot. And if they're driving a semi-trailer and you've got this teeny tiny car that zips in front of them, they've left that room because they need the stopping time.
Correct.
And so there's a bit of that.
Yes.
But I don't believe that is the whole of it. So
Yeah.
I do believe if you pull back to everything up, I think it is unkindness. I think you're being unkind. I think you're being unkind. Kindness allows you to be patient.
Yep.
Kindness allows you to accept that people aren't perfect. Kindness allows you to understand that some people just need to get over into another lane.
Correct. I think also kindness is also showing, when kindness does show up, you're being present.
And you're not on your phone. Oh my
Correct.
God. How many times you sat in a traffic light?
Yeah.
And then I've got to wait. And then I've got to do the count and go, when is a reasonable time for me
Wow,
to
you're-
then toot you?
Yes.
And so then I'll count. I'll go 1,
yeah.
2, we're on 3. So that's when we're tooting. Yeah,
We're
it's
on
on,
beat.
it's on 3
Yes.
for me.
1, 2,
2,
beep.
beep. And I try to just do a little boop, just a little
nudge.
nudge.
Yeah. But in Vietnam, you get the full blaze.
Oh, but
beep, 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 beep.
They
It's
let
more
you-
it's like a parade.
it's like, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm going.
I'm here. Do you know what?
Yes.
I had no issues driving in Hanoi.
Yeah,
Same in Malaysia. No issues driving in KL.
Wait. You drove in Hanoi.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Like
I
a
love
motorbike
driving.
or a car?
Not a motorbike, a car. I think I was driving like a little I-10. It was as big as my shoe.
Who drives in Vietnam?
A
Sarah
white girl.
Maree.
A white girl
You can get through
with the confidence
yes.
of a CEO.
Holy shit balls.
I love driving in different countries.
Yeah, but not Vietnam.
I did.
Even I'm Vietnamese.
I did it in Hanoi.
Wow.
Thank you.
I honour.
Thanks.
That deserves a medal.
I really like. Do you know what it is?
Wow. I love driving LA. I love merging across 10 lanes.
Yeah. How good is it? Indicating. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And they let you over.
Yeah.
Did you have any issues getting over to? Nope, you don't.
Well,
It'll be the craziest, busiest freeway you've ever been in your life, and they still let you merge. My husband said to me something. It's revolutionized driving. He said, "Did you know you can choose not to have road rage?" It changed my life, and now if something annoys me on the road, this is the noise I make. Are you ready?
Go.
That's it.
That's like your old man sound.
Just like clench the steering wheel. That's it.
Oh, you're okay.
That's it. There's no
Okay.
swearing. There's no hands
Everyone.
flying. Nothing.
Just
Also, please thank you, Wave.
a little constipation sound.
Just a
We've got to wrap up.
Yeah.
But I need to do some dirty dishes with you.
Do it.
If you were granted one last dish, your last meal ever, what would that dish be? Yeah, it's a good one.
This is really hard. I'm really hard at making this. I'm terrible at making decisions. Okay, so I make a lot of burrito bowls at home,
Ooh, yum yum.
and I feel like it just covers a lot of things that make me happy.
Great.
So I've got the rice, carbs, yum.
Yum. Yeah.
All the veggies that my heart could ever desire. My favorite, whatever goes in the burrito bowl is what I want to put in the burrito bowl, basically.
Would you eat 3 lemons or 1 tin of cat food?
3 lemons. They're really good for you.
You eat 3 whole lemons?
Let's
You
do
could
it.
shower.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There you
And
go.
lemon's so good for you.
Next question: carbs or $1 million? $1
Oh, million.
million? So you don't need carbs?
Oh, actually, no, that's a lie.
And I always have to ask that to women. Are you
no.
sure?
Carbs give you brain power. This whole falsehood. There's always a fad diet.
Yeah.
You know, the 90s ruined fat, and we need fats. That's ridiculous. So
Yeah.
I don't know. No, give me carbs because then I'm going to have the brain power and I'll make more than $1 million.
Bam! Like it. This
Thank
is a
you.
true entrepreneur here.
Thanks.
And last question: if you were a bubble tea flavor, what would it be?
Oh, I really like honey lemon.
Yeah, you are like Miss Honey from Matilda.
But not too much. No extra syrup.
No, Sarah.
And none of the balls.
yes, yeah. Calm down.
Yeah. Do you know, I used to have a little honey lemon gong cha after every single show I did at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival
Right.
as my little treat because then everybody else was having alcohol.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to have a knockoff.
Yeah.
And so the gong cha was my knockoff.
Did you ever find that you could not sleep at night? Because I had milk tea with
Yeah.
the balls. Found out at 3 a.m.
Oh, no, I can't do the milk tea with the balls.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. No, just do the honey lemon tea.
Yes.
No extra syrup.
Yeah.
And you should be fine.
Great.
But also because I work off of nursing home hours, my comedy show often, when I've done, fringe and comedy festivals, I usually start my show at about 6 or 6:15. I think 6:30 is the latest start that I've ever had because I want to go to bed.
Yes. That's what you call nursing house hours.
Dinner at 5:30.
Yeah.
Go on stage, smash out a show, go to bed.
Yeah.
You know, I wish Australia had more 3 p.m. comedy shows.
My show this year is 9:45.
Oh, I'm going to have a nana nap before I come to
I
your
know,
show.
A lot of people will be. That's my cohort.
one of the best things was doing like comedy on the Strip in LA.
Yeah.
And I remember getting a gig call up at 1 p.m. and I said to my mate, I go, 1 p.m? We're doing the Strip at 1 p.m?
Yeah.
Because you watch, it's sold out. It was so, can I tell you, as somebody who doesn't drink,
Yeah.
how amazing. I had and then I'm peaking. I'm
Yes.
peaking at a good time.
Yes.
I'm peaking like 3:30 p.m.
Yeah, and the come down.
And the come down's great. Go out for dinner. I was probably in bed by about 7.
Oh my God, that's for some people dreams. I could not do that.
It was outstanding.
Wow.
Will I ever start a comedy room that flourishes in the afternoon in Australia? No. But if someone else wants to,
Cool.
sign me up,
Cool. We're there for it.
please. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah Maree.
Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for coming and Yeah. I
love it.
So great to hear.
I love a dish.
Your fucking road rage.
Oh, be kind.
Wow. Be kind.
Be kind. And thank you, wave, and let people merge. And if all else fails,
Yeah, love it. Delicious. Great. See you guys. Bye.